My name is James Power. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Southeast London, UK.
I'm Ben Wilkinson. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Cornwall in the UK.
I first started riding scooters when I was about 11 or 12, but I didn't really get into it until I was about 15 because I used to rollerblade, and doing all the gymnastics kind of took its toll on my body, and so I kind of just one day picked up a scooter, and just from there I just did my thing and still riding today.
Yeah, I started riding scooters about 2000, 2009-ish. Just because a load of mates were doing it down the park and I thought it looked cool, so started. Now here we are.
My first scooter was probably like one of the old micros, like not even like one of the ones for tricks. It was just a basic micro deck, and then I had that for like so long. So I mean, I couldn't tell you what model it was, but I reckon the first proper deck I had was a Razor Ultra Pro. That was like the first one back then, I guess.
Yeah, my first set was an Ultra Pro Complete. Got it off Amazon for 60 quid. Bargain.
I would say I saw footage from Anthony Bustos online, aka Twan. And I also saw the Terry Price mini bid back when I was younger, and I saw that and I was like, whoa, like you can flip these, and like I saw that, and I guess kind of just when you're younger it kind of motivates you to go out and just have fun with your friends. Like it was nothing serious, so at the time it's just, you know, you just go to the skate park and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna try this, and then you never do it. But like you'd be stoked on just doing the whip back then, you know. And like you'd go home, that was a good day.
The first pro rider that influenced me was Chris Gascoigne. I just remember seeing him do a Superman in one of his videos, like, yeah, that's the style I want to go for. So yeah.
My favorite video part, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I reckon I really like a lot of old videos that I've seen from like a good couple of years ago, but I think my favorite current one would be Tilt 2. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite full lengths I've seen. If we're talking like proper full length videos, I guess.
I think my favourite edit, the video part, is it's got to be something. Anything from Remy Bouchard or Ben J. Anything from those guys, I'm hyped.
I would say my favorite memory of riding scootering. I got two, I guess. I think the first major one was when I got onto Crisp, and then I got like a little section in Scoot Mag. So that was a good memory for me. And second one is just like, I suppose just the memories I've made through scooter riding, just like meeting people and going and riding. You just go to the skate park, you go ride, and you become good friends, and then just, I don't know.
The best memory I've got from scooter riding at the moment has got to be the first time I went over to Barcelona. We just rode over there. It's just amazing to ride with everyone out there. It's just, the community is just so cool. Yeah. It's awesome out there.
My favourite trip would probably be scooter fakies. I don't know, I just like doing it. They're just fun. It's just my thing, I guess.
Then my favourite trick's tuckade, which is a decade no hander. Just love doing them so much. It just feels so cool.
With Instagram and scootering, I mean, even when you say Instagram and scootering now, like, I mean, all the little kids on Instagram, they've all got SMX. We won't go down that road, but yeah, I think it's great in one aspect. You've got people can share their content with others, and you can, if you can ask people for advice, you can speak to others, and that's all great social media wise, and you can just share your photos and videos, and that's great. But I think where there's always a pro, there's a con, and the con side of it is unfortunately a lot of professional riders nowadays tend to release like insane bangers, and like whether it's street or predominantly resi, I'm not gonna name it or whatever, but like when people do insane stuff and then they just put it online and it's like, dude, could put that in an edit. And so I think Instagram has really affected the full length videos that you see in the scooter industry. Like, people still provide them, like Roots Boy Production, I think it's called. I could have said that completely wrong, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's Roots Boy Production.
Yeah, but people are still releasing full lengths, and that's cool, but I think Instagram has definitely affected that. So nowadays, I mean, the older guys are kind of keeping true, releasing the video parts, whereas the younger generation kind of are falling back on that, and it's all just kind of Instagram edits now. And it's like, no, you're going the wrong way, come back. It's not SMX, it's scootering. But yeah, like it's a good and bad thing, I guess. Like anything.
As far as Instagram goes, it does go two ways. Like when I upload a clip to Instagram, like I have people like my posts who otherwise wouldn't have a clue what scootering is, and so these people see this stuff, they like it, they're obviously hyped on it, and they wouldn't have seen it unless I'd have uploaded it to Instagram. Like even if I'd have uploaded it to YouTube, they wouldn't have seen it there, so they wouldn't know what's going on. So Instagram does help provide like a wider viewing area. But to us who have been in the sport for so long and like waiting for like full-length videos to drop, it does kind of feel like a shame when you see a massive banger that should be an end of a video pop up on Instagram. It's like you should have saved it for the edit roll. But no, I do get how important it is that we do use Instagram.
Y'all are gonna hate me saying this, but America, they're doing it right. UK, you just, I'm sorry. I mean, the pop riders in the UK are insane. Like, and I feel that America, from what I've seen, like with how it's grown, like America has a lot of really talented street riders, and England has some amazing pop riders, amazing all-round riders, and some very talented street riders as well. But what you would see is, like, I notice a lot of the American scene produces amazing full-length street contents, and the production and the effort that goes into it, whereas in the UK scene it's more park orientated. So I guess you could say, like, I prefer certain brands in the US, and I respect what they do more than certain brands in the UK. I think we're starting to come out of that stage now, where both in the US and in UK, where the money-grabbing brands are starting to die up, and the sport's really starting to grow. And I think that the UK and US have a great connection with scootering, with their teams and riders, and just people that just, meet through travel and stuff. I think the reason the UK is so good at park is because a lot of the younger generation now are like, they've got access to parks like Corby, and I'm guessing for most Americans that's like a dream skate park, and that's like the old Woodward to us, vice versa. yeah, so you've got all these kids growing up at Corby doing resi rap maneuvers, and like, I mean, that's cool. Like, I think the gymnastics side of it, I respect it, but at the same time, just my preference in riding is like, once you've seen one double flare, it's like, okay, I've seen it, it's cool. Like, I mean, it's cool when you see it in person, but on a video, it's like, man, okay, I've seen it now, whatever. But the street scene is getting better in the UK. You've got like certain crews that are developing, you know, like, so you've got just like, or just groups of people that are just like homies and they're just filming parts, and I think that's cool. If you know them, you know them. If you don't, you don't. I'll let you find them yourselves, because then it's, you know, better find. But overall, I would say America as a riding scene, I prefer it much more to the UK. But that's just me, you know, everyone's different. I prefer the skate parks here than I do in the UK. But then again, I'm not going 10 feet up on ramps, so as opposed to other people. But I don't know, I guess it's just personal preference really. But I think both could take a leaf out of each other's books. Like the UK could kind of take a leaf out of America's books and vice versa. But you know, that's just the world, isn't it? Everywhere's different.
So main differences that I can see between the English and the American riding scene is basically how spread out everything is in England, which is weird. It sounds like it should be the opposite way around, but people tend not to travel to and from. There seems to just be like groups that stick to one area, and they don't usually leave that area unless there's a competition somewhere or like a big event or something like that. People tend not to travel around. There are certain groups that are starting to do it now, like Rampant UK is one of the good ones. They are taking groups of kids around the country and stuff, which is so crucial to keeping a healthy scene, because you've got to keep in contact with everyone, you've got to keep up to date with what's going on, and you've got to have the will to go out and actually ride with different groups of people than you used to. Because again, doing that helps push you in your riding and gives you like a whole all-rounder style instead of just one style or the style that you and your friends are used to doing.
You got a shout out for that.
Yeah.
You got a shout out.
You do. But yeah. So I think that's the main difference, is you guys in America travel a lot to ride with each other, whereas England tends not to unless there's a big event or something. But yeah, I do like the English riding scene, but that doesn't pick up a bit.
The skate parks here, I love them. I love the scene here, the riders, just the vibes. I love the fact that you can go to a store and get like a Arizona or whatever for like 99 cents. As a whole, like, I mean, if I could live in America, I would. But yeah, just the riding scene here is, I've never experienced a scene like it before on my travels. So yeah, I really like the way that you have so many different style riders that just tend to live together or hang out, and it's just so cool to see that, because in the UK, like, you find that you get one group of kids at a park and they will stick to that group of friends, whereas there'll be another kids who regularly use that pub on the right street, but they don't really, you know, connect. Whereas in the US, like, it doesn't matter if you're so-and-so doing park or so-and-so doing street, everyone just jams and has a good time. And you know, that's what scootering is, it's just having fun with your friends. So, you know, I gotta give it to America on this one. Again, yeah, I'm gonna have to move here at some point.
American skate parks, they're so good. All of them are really, really cool. They all bring something different to the table, each and every one of them. And I'm just amazed at how many there are in such a close area. Like, we've been to how many? Like 6? Yeah, 6 today. And it's taken us like, what? 2 hours to drive between 6 skate parks and ride them all. Yeah, so thanks for watching our joint interview here at the Barnyard.
Make sure you check into the Scooter Farms YouTube on Friday. See a combined hour in the Barnyard featuring me and Ben and myself. You'll see Ben do some mad stunts. So make sure you check out Scooter Farms YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.